Alright, today I'm going to talk about Adventure Time. My first experience with this TV show was actually quite random. I just saw it on Cartoon Network, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to give this show a chance, see what it's all about, and I'm very glad I did. It's actually become one of my favorites. The show is characterized by its strong sense of humor, surreal sequences, and its characters' unconventional personalities. Adventure Time absolutely fits TVTropes.com's definition of surrealism. Everything seems bizarre, possibly nightmarish, and certainly dreamlike. Over time, Adventure Time has won at the Annie Awards, Golden Reel Awards, Primetime Emmy Awards, British Academy Children's Awards, among others, and even the comic books have won Eisner and Harvey Awards, so that's not that bad for one little kid show that's kind of pushing the edges of what's actually acceptable in a kid's show. It has become one of my favorite animated television series, despite its being made ostensibly for children. Though I could compare it to other cartoons, I would say it really deserves a stand on its own. Though many might claim Rick and Morty or Ren and Stimpy or shows like that are similarly surreal, I would still say nothing quite reaches Adventure Time in its unique stories and universe building. Obviously, I haven't seen every show in existence. Maybe there's something that totally blows this one out of the water, but I have my doubts. Anyway, the series concluded on November 17, 2018, with its 283rd episode, after an epic 10 seasons. What's so amazing about this show is that, despite having such convoluted plots per episode, it's shockingly easy to follow, due to the strong application of internal logic to the bizarre universe occupied by characters Finn and Jake. Also, over time, you get familiar with the major landmarks of the land of Ooo, the Candy Kingdom, and other places that are explored in the series. Plus, you become familiar with the characters, including their eccentricities, their flaws, even some of their hopes and dreams, and some of their schemes. Even though they occasionally throw out curveballs that will keep you on your proverbial toes. Chapters unfold like pages of a book, and chances are pretty good you'll get immersed in their universe. And they definitely go on some bizarre adventures. While each episode is almost like its own standalone story, you'll find that they actually somehow merge together, despite being incongruent at times. Because the characters are complex and dynamic, you'll expect to find something new about them in each episode, regardless of what fantastical and often impromptu quest they end up going on. Some of my favorite episodes are actually the simpler ones, though, that primarily focus on Finn and Jake up in their treehouse, or, in a similar location. They're almost like the character study episodes. In fact, Card Wars, where they play a trading card board game, is actually fairly entertaining, and it won a Golden Reel Award. That is actually one of my favorite episodes because of its simplicity, yet you really get a feel for what the show is about, and it's a pretty strong episode. Though the series has basically been ended, I will occasionally venture back to the magical land of Ooo to check in with Finn and Jake, and also to see Princess Bubblegum, the Ice King, Marceline, LSP, Bimo, Nepter, Lady Rainicorn, and I shan't forget one of my favorite characters, who happens to be the most annoying, the Earl of Lemongrab. Man, he's really something else. Anyway, if people ever wish to be banished from their comfortable, boring lives, they can do safely and lazily by entering Ooo, or the Candy Kingdom, or any Adventure Time location inhabited by spirits, prophecy, and weird candy people. Though you might want to eventually check out the Chupacabra Corridor, also, which is an idea I just hatched the other day, of an anthology series about cryptids. I might start working on that idea reasonably soon. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a little bit like Adventure Time. I don't know. I I just have the idea in my head. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed what I have to say about Adventure Time. If you've never watched the show, hopefully I've inspired you to check it out, you know. It's a pretty worthwhile thing to explore.